In this video we're going to check the planning capabilities of FBO Explorer. From the main menu we select the planning option. That leads to a window with 4 panels: the dates panel, conflicts panel, resources and planning panel. In resources we have the old club resources divided into groups. Pilots divided into 3 groups as usual, and pupils grouped by the course they are rolled in, and also the exercises and all classes of theory and practice for each course. Okay. In the dates window we see highlighted in bold the days where some activity has been planned. For example, the 23rd. Let's see another view, which is this one. If we click on an element which has some child, we see the activity for courses, in this case for this particular day. Instead, if we click to this element, we see the activity for the whole week, right? In here, because today is 23rd, we have a class already been held, is this one, and another one to be held tomorrow. Same for flights. If we click on aircrafts, we have one flight already done on 23rd, and probably there's another one here or here. We have 2 microlight flights for the 23rd. One already notified and another one still to be flown. Let's start then planning a new window, a new week, which can be this week, for example, because there's nothing in here. Let's start programming a couple of classes. All I have to do is just drag the class until the date and time I want to, and another one on Thursday. The conflicts panel shows that there's some information missing in each one of these slots. If I right click on this one, I can assign the classroom, which there are 2 classrooms available at this time. The 72 here means that this group of pupils have been using the room number 2 72 times in this course, so they are used to this class. I can assign this class here and also here. Okay. I still have some conflicts here. Still have to assign the exercise and the professor. I can do it in both in 2 ways. First assign the professor and then the exercise, or vice versa. Let's do it in one way. For example, here I assign this teacher and now I right click, and these are the only exercises that selected teacher can teach because of his skills, his registered skills in his record. And in the list only appear the subjects still not taught to this group of pupils. Let's select this one. That's okay, and now let's do it in the other way around. Let's select first the exercise, for example communications, and when right clicking, the only teacher capable of teaching this subject is same professor. So I just click here and there are no conflicts. That's right. Now let's add to the planning a couple of reservations for flights. One reservation involved in the IFR course, and the other just a flight of a member of the club. For example, let's get one pilot here. Sorry, first I have to select the pilot. This is giving the information that this pilot is not available any of the days of this week, so I better get another one. This one is available the whole week, so I just have to drag here, for example, and now I should assign an aircraft for this pilot. I can do it in two ways: by right clicking, sorry, I don't see, I can't see why. Right, going to assign, for example, this one. This one has no problems with this pilot, because the application already checked that this pilot has the license for microlights, which is not expired. But if we want to check which other aircrafts can be assigned to this cell, we'll just click on this option, and sorry, I'll do it again, and all, for example, in here we see that this pilot has no license probably for airplane. He can only fly microlights, and I could have chosen any other of the other microlights available at this moment. Let's see what happens if we plan a practical exercise for a pupil. Let's get one of these pupils, for example. As I select the pupil, I can see that he's already committed to attend to these two classes, so I can program the flight for any time except the ones already assigned. Let's get this one, and all I have to do is move, and now I can adjust, if I want to, the times for starting and ending, because the application knows that this is a member of this course. The application asks for an aircraft, an exercise, and an instructor. I can do it as usual, as we did before, just by dragging the component, the aircraft, the exercise and the instructor, or we can use the right mouse button to select the exercise. The exercise appearing in the list are only those ones still not performed by this pupil, and right clicking again, I have two instructors. First instructor has been with this pupil 4 times, the second one has been only 1 time, so I prefer this one. And now the aircraft, I have 3 aircrafts meeting the conditions for this exercise to be done. Let's do it, and in here we have the number of times this pilot has flown with this aircraft, a couple of times, and the remaining time of the flight of this aircraft for the next check. So I select this one, and that's it. Another thing that can help us is the pre-class report. The pre-class report shows the data for this particular class and serves as a document for data entry to know to notify the application whether a particular pilot has been attending to this class or not, and in case of the class involves some test, we can annotate the results of the test in here, so later on we enter after confirming the planning, we'll do that afterwards. We have to confirm first for the whole week. Now the confirmed cells appear in a dashed yellow line, and now we still have the pre-class report. That's okay. We can cancel if we want to the class, and we can also have the pre-flight report, which is another document showing some shaded cells that has to be filled in for the pilot. In case of an exercise, this pre-flight report also shows the items of the syllabus to be considered during the flight, and also some initial information about where the aircraft is, the hops meter at the beginning of the flight, the tachometer values, etc., and also showing the squawks for this particular aircraft. Right. Okay. Then this week is confirmed. To notify to the application this flight, we go to the flight entry window and select planned flights. Here we go. We have a couple of flights. These flights are in Zulu times, and this one is the one we were looking at. All we have to do, if the information is correct, just confirm the hops meter, and that's it. We just save the flight, and we'll see that this flight appears now in a green line to notify that this flight has already been flown, and the information is at in the application. This information will appear in the logbook for the aircraft, for the instructor, and for the pilot. We could go to the flight details, which is the data entry window again, etc. Okay, and I think that's it. That's it for now. Well, hopefully this video has given some good information about the FBO capabilities for FBO Explorer. Thank you for your attention.